Hello, good people, once again with the Garmin Drive 52MT. However, these instructions will work with any Garmin from about 2014 to present, including the Drive Smart 66, 76, and 86. So the deal is we are going to do a multiple stop route. When I look on the Google Play Store and for things like navigation apps that most people use, a common complaint, and I would assume this is from delivery drivers mostly, is how can I do a multiple stop route? I need to add 10 stops, like a ridiculous amount. So let's go ahead and do that. And I needed to start from a specific point, which you cannot do in Waze, but you can with one of these. So first thing is you go to settings and then the navigation and have your GPS simulator on. And the reason we do this is so that we can set our starting point. So we'll do that. Now here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to belt out 10 different addresses. They are all racetrack gas stations. And well, you'll just see how it works. So we'll do the first one, which is 840 West Exchange in Allen. Hit the little I to make sure it's the right spot. Again, that's the icon. I didn't do go. I didn't do this. Didn't do this. I checked the map first. Looks about right. And I don't go. I set. Now remember, this only shows up if you are in simulator mode. If you're not, then it will not appear. So, okay, we are now there. Okay, first look at this is the starting location. And now we'll go to the next address, which will be 379 East Bethany. 379 East. Ooh. East Bethany. Check the map. Go. It's going to ask if I want to simulate. No. Now we do the next one, which will be 5588 South Lake Forest and McKinney. 5588.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
South Lake Forest. Oop, if I could type it. N M C K I N N. There we go. Yep. There it is. Check the map. That's it. Go. Since this is the next leg of the journey, add as last stop. Yes.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
Add the next location. Where to? Address 371 East Stacy in Fairview. Check the map. Yep, that's it. Add as last stop.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
Oh yeah, we're going through all 10. I'm going to show the whole process here. So which one was that? That was Fairview. Okay. Next, 125 Legacy in Plano. Yep, looks correct. Go add as last.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
Next one, 7215 Custer. In Frisco. Yep. Go. Add as last.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
And yes, we will be able to reorder this later. I should have said that earlier, but we can. I'll get to that. Next. Okay. 309. Oops. Spring Creek in Plano. Spring Creek Parkway. Yep. Check the map. Looks good. Yep. Add as last.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
Next. Another Frisco location. 5145 Independence in Frisco. Yep. Looks correct. Add as last.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
Next one, another Plano one. Okay, address 2301 East Parker in Plano. Planet Plano. Check map. Yep, looks about right. East Parker Road, Plano says. Yes. Add as last.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
And I think we're on the last one. Yeah, we are. Well, second to last. Another one in Plano. Oops. Nine one one zero Coit in Plano. Yep. Yep, that's correct. Add as last.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
And finally, circle back around to make it a round trip back to 840 West Exchange in Allen. Go. Add as last. Whew! Okay.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
Now, right, this entire journey. Now, if I look at this, it's still calculating, by the way, when I go here. That's why we see the little spinny thing. If I go back, it's actually calculating all the legs of the route right now. I'll just give it a moment. I mean, technically, I could start driving. Well, if I put it into, if I took off simulator mode, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay, everything should be there. Nope, it's still getting through. Again, there's 10 legs on this route, so. But while it's doing that, the route is actually in the trip planner. So if I go to the Where To screen and then Apps and Trip Planner, it is under my active route. We'll get back to that in a moment. Okay, we still calculating? No. Okay, we're done. Okay, good. So, total 76 miles. From that starting point, we go here, and then into the next location, to the next, and all the way to the end. To circle back, make it a round trip. Right. Now, in Apps, Trip Planner, saved. Even if you have no saved trips, you have my active route. It is here where we can do any reordering that we want to do, and it's not obvious how to do it, but it's simple. Once you know how, you just pick any location, tap, and see this little up down, and I can move it back and forth. That is how to change. So I can move these up or down any way I want to do it, and then save. I like it as is. Or you can delete. Or I can go to the wrench and I can actually change the location if I want to, put in a different address. Or something from saved, or something from recent. I can do that too. But again, I'm going to leave it as is. So now if we look at, and I haven't, it still is my active. So I haven't saved it yet. But if I look at the map, and the way I do that is when I'm looking at the map, I do the top text bar, hamburger, map. And whoa, here we go. There's all the legs of my journey. Unfortunately, they are not numbered or color-coded. Well, a little bit color-coded, but yeah, better than nothing. All right. And now, apps, trip, saved, my active, save. And I'll just leave it as the default name. I could name it whatever I want. If I want, actually, I'll do that. I'll just say my trip. Saved. Now, if I stop, at this point, it's not in memory anymore. But I can go to apps, trip planner, save trip, my trip, and the whole thing is here. And then if you load this up and hit go, now it says select next destination, and I'm just going to pick the whole starting point here and just okay, because that's where I am right now on the map, and it shows all the stuff. And start.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn right.
And it's funny because it shows the round trip when we come back, but we're going this way. It will actually come through here when we come back. And then I can do this and my turns list.
Turn right on West Exchange Parkway, then turn left.
Yep. Let me just mute
Turn
that volume.
left on West.
Okay. Right. And then we take a look at our turns list, and that's everything we're going to be doing. 10 legs of a trip. Oh yeah. Whoo! Now, this is not the only way to do a multi-stop trip, but on the 52, that's one way of doing it. Relatively the easiest. I like doing the where to and having the actual address. You can do it by searching locations, but I find that to be a lot slower. I think it's better to have the address of every location you intend to go to, and then just put them all in a route, and then modify to suit. You can change around the order if you want, and then save it. So if you wanted to do this, say, let's just say you're a delivery driver and you wanted to set all this up the previous night, yeah, you can totally do it. Oh, and last thing, don't forget to bring that down, to disable the GPS simulator when you start driving, because that's how it follows along with where you are. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to get this on the very first try, because as you saw, it takes quite a few steps. It's 10 legs. So yeah, you might mess up a few times. You might, it might take a little longer than you'd like. I mean, I know these things very well, so I can kind of run through it quickly. I'll just say, don't give up. Sit down, spend some time with this, whether it's this 52 or a 66, or even something old like a 2597 or a 2599, 2689. They all have this. Anything from 2014 to present, they all have it. You can do multi-stop routes, but you got to sit and learn it. If you have to come back to this video and watch what I did, hey, that's what the video is here for. The very last thing I'll say about this is, yeah, I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. This is not perfect. Okay, I'll say it like this. The way I just showed is not the only way to do it, but it's a start. It's a start to get you familiarized with this, and hopefully you can get along with it if you're using the Garmin over the phone, because you need that multi-stop function. It's here. It's here. It's not quick. It's never been quick. But that's why I say you got to sit down and just learn the thing. Once you learn it, it's good. It's good. And so, yeah, that's it. There's your multi-stops, at least on the 52. And remember, again, all the way back to the 2597, up to present, you can do this.